Have you ever wondered what people with truly limitless money actually spend it on? One man dropped $20 million just to silence his neighbors. Not to upgrade his home, but to buy out every house nearby and shut them up for good. And in this world, that's barely even surprising. Football's biggest names usually blow their fortunes on flashy cars and watches. But the real competition kicks off when it's time to build a place to actually live. One of these players, though, skipped the normal house hunting game entirely. Cristiano Ronaldo didn't settle for some fancy city mansion or a hillside villa this time. He changed his entire address instead. Off Saudi Arabia's west coast, on a heavily guarded private island, he picked up not one but two villas. The place is so locked down there's no direct route in at all. You're either chartering a boat or hopping on a seaplane. The island holds 19 villas total, each sitting on white sand surrounded by crystal clear water, one for his family, another just for total solitude. Think about it, while an average person can't even escape one annoying neighbor, Ronaldo bought himself a slice of pure silence in the middle of the ocean. Speaking of silence, Lionel Messi's story is even stranger. His main home in Barcelona runs about $9 million. But the real twist isn't inside the house, it's around it. Reportedly, fed up with noise from nearby homes, Messi spent over $20 million buying up his neighbors' properties, just for peace and quiet. That means he spent more than double his own home's price purely to keep things silent. The inside isn't holding back either, an entire floor dedicated to a gym, walls covered with images of the legendary Muhammad Ali, a full-size indoor basketball court, and outside, his own private football pitch for solo practice whenever he wants. While Messi's home is built to keep the world out, Neymar Jr.'s place does the exact opposite. It feels built to pull the world in. In an upscale part of Rio de Janeiro, this roughly $10 million property feels less like a house and more like a resort. 6 bedrooms, an underground wine cellar holding 3,000 bottles, a pool worthy of a 5-star hotel. But the real showstopper is the backyard. Where a normal home might have a small garden, Neymar's yard holds an $8 million yacht and has space for a full helicopter landing. The house is so cinematic that the Hollywood action film, The Expendables, was actually filmed there. Everything so far has been pure dazzling extravagance. But the next few names on this list are a completely different breed, homes that give zero hint one of the planet's most fearsome strikers lives inside. That striker is Erling Haaland. The man who wrecks opponents with goal after goal on the field. You'd expect his house to be some gold-plated palace. Totally wrong. Haaland's entire home revolves around a single idea: performance. An in-house gym, a recovery zone, near daily ice baths treated like part of his training routine. And the real surprise is in his kitchen. One of the most valuable strikers on the planet cooks his own meals by hand. To make sure the meat is completely pure, he sources it himself: raw milk, fresh meat, even local honey. Picture this, a man worth hundreds of millions, and his biggest luxury is personally picking out the freshest ingredients at the market. Next up is someone who also had no shortage of money, but he wasn't chasing a mansion, he was chasing a view. Kylian Mbappe bought a $7 million apartment in Paris. That price might not sound extreme, but the real value isn't in the cost, it's in the window. Every morning he wakes up to a sight that millions of people worldwide line up and buy tickets just to glimpse: the Eiffel Tower framed directly in his bedroom window. Inside feels like a 5-star hotel. In the very city where he grew up dreaming of playing football, he bought a home right in its heart. So this isn't just a house, it's the address of a childhood dream. Riyad Mahrez took a completely different route. His home in Saudi Arabia isn't even fully finished yet, but it's already massive, about 8 bedrooms, huge open spaces, and its own private elevator inside. The funniest part, though, is that when Mahrez took possession, there was absolutely nothing inside: no kitchen, no furniture, just an empty shell. Every single thing in this brand new house has to be built from zero. While most people move into a finished home, Mahrez bought an empty space the size of a small hotel, and he's slowly turning it into a home piece by piece. As massive as Mahrez's empty palace is, the next house on the list is just as quiet. Walk right past it and you wouldn't notice a thing, yet hidden inside is a world nobody would ever expect. That quiet house belongs to Harry Kane. Tucked behind security gates in an upscale London neighborhood, there's no way to tell from the outside what's hidden within. It's worth roughly $13 million, spread across 4 floors totaling about 16,700 square feet. If Kane keeps his luxury hidden, Sadio has practically none of that luxury to hide. The world knows him for his humble lifestyle and for the hospital and school he built in his home village. His house reflects that same spirit. It exists for function, not for show. The most essential room in this home isn't upstairs, it's all the way down in the basement. There, you'll find a recovery lab, a gym, an ice bath, a sauna, a heated pool. After matches, he heads straight home and recovers right there. Upstairs, next to the home cinema, sits a separate prayer room, a major part of his daily life. Nothing in this house is meant to impress, it's all built around being ready for the next match. Everyone else on this list built their wealth over years. But the final name is just an 18-year-old, Lamine Yamal. Because he's so young, people assume there's not much he could have bought, yet what he did first will stop you in your tracks. At just 16, with his very first paycheck, he bought a house, not for himself, but for his mother. Then one for his father. Then one for his grandmother. His own place came last, and it's no small thing either. This $14 million villa once belonged to footballer Gerard Piqué and singer Shakira, 2 connected houses before they're split, 6 bedrooms, 2 pools, a private football pitch, and a recording studio Shakira left behind. With this one teenager's story, the entire list suddenly takes on a different meaning. Because after all these palaces, all this billion-dollar shine, one question remains: what did these people actually buy with all that money? The answer is far simpler than we'd think. Behind all these walls and all this extravagant wealth, every single one of them was searching for the same thing, a small space away from the field that felt truly their own. For some, that peace lives in oceanic silence. For others, it's a familiar skyline framed in a bedroom window. And for Yamal, it's being able to put a roof over his parents' heads before he'd even built anything for himself. In the end, these multi-million-dollar homes aren't just brick and stone, they're mirrors, reflecting exactly what each person truly craves deep down.